I was watching a video on TikTok, and I guess a foreman or somebody was talking about his apprentice, I don't know what it was, but somebody that worked under him, and he was telling him that he was upset about what was going on at home with his girl, that she wasn't cooked for him, and she was like, if you don't put a ring on it, then I'm not gonna cook for you. He just wants her to help him out, or, cook a little meal for him. I don't know if he's providing or not, but it sounds like he's going to work daily, and it's like, I don't know what she's doing. If she's working as many hours as he is, then that's different. You could do your meals once sometimes. She could do some meals sometimes for you. But you gotta also look out for her sometimes. It's kind of a playing field. But if you paying for everything and she's staying at home doing shit, you know what I'm saying, then that's not the one for you. Because if she has to tell you, oh, I'm not gonna do none of these wifey materials for you, and she's already living with you, that's kind of asinine. So even when you do give her the ring, you do marry her, she's asking for too much in the beginning, so she's not gonna do nothing for you. So you gotta remember, like for instance, back in the day when I used to meet a girl and talk to a girl, she would do everything possible. Even if she was the DL, like 3 or 4, and she would still act like she a wifey. So it was real hard to distinguish the wife from the 3 or 4, or the girl that's a partier and the one that cheats. It was hard because they all acted like a wife. Nowadays, all you gotta do is just give it like 2 or 3 months, maybe 3 months. Right after 3 months is the perfect timing. And then you'll see her true colors. Don't ask her to do this. Don't ask her to do that. Don't tell her what you want from a woman. If she don't do none of those things, that she's not a wife. Don't think that, oh, if I marry her, she will become a wife. No, if she's already laying down with you, she ain't a wife, bro. Cause she ain't gonna do, if she's laying down with you and then doing the stuff that you want, like cooking for you, making you little meals to go to work with, then you could look at her as a wife, and you could consider in your mind, yeah, this girl is worth me putting a ring on it and losing everything for the divorce, because she's been helping me out for work, making sure I was nourished while I'm going busting my butt during work. Then that's what you call a wife. But it takes a while to see if she's a wife material, and it takes you going through it as a man to see what type of women are which. And that woman that's waiting for a ring, oh, if you don't give me a ring, I'm not gonna do nothing for you. I've seen it plenty times over and over and over again, how women will ask, oh, if you gotta wife it up, you gotta give me an apartment, you gotta do this, you gotta do that, and they really don't end up doing shit for them. And it's like, that's the biggest waste of time. And that's all I gotta say. Just